Dear students, good morning. It is the last concept. Already we completed 16 parts. A small correction is there. 15 two times is given. Two videos are 15 only. It is given as 15 because in uploading this one, a small error is there. I committed that error. It is not my mistake. It is that 16 part is not mentioned. It is made in two parts. 15 of length, 50 minutes or 1 hour. That is into two parts. Okay, na? Let it be. So 15 and again 15. That is 16. The previous part. Now it is 17. Don't confuse. Or otherwise, without seeing that one, you simply follow the concepts by seeing the textbook. Okay, Rana? That is the thing. Okay, this is the last concept. It's very important. Essay questions will be asked in this concept. You see, the purpose of the application of matrix chapter. What is the use of the chapter matrix determinants? Determinants means it is based on the matrix. So total is called as a matrix. The subtitle is determinants. Okay, let it be. What is the use of to learn the matrix, the chapter matrix or determinant means this is the thing. It is only the variables are connected with the numbers. That is formed in mathematically an equation. X plus y is equal to 2. X minus y is equal to 0. Means x is equal to y is equal to 1. Easily we can see. If the equation is not in two variables, three variables, and the numbers are very large, at that time by solving an algebraic method, it is somewhat difficult. In higher studies, this method is very simple. The mathematics means finding the value of a variable. Nothing. Very simple concept. What is the mathematics means? We are finding the value for what value of that particular xyz variables, that equation is satisfied. That is the thing only. It may be algebra, pure algebra, or geometry, calculus, whatever it may be. Different names are there. But the concept is same. Okay, na? Always we are finding the value for the given variable. Okay, na? Here also we are given three equations which are in x, y, z. You see there. A1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1. Means a1, b1, c1. Some numbers. X plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 5. 6x plus 7y plus 8z is equal to 9. Minus x minus y minus z is equal to minus 2. Like this, A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. These are all the constants. And D1, D2, D3 also constant numbers. So we are given a system of equations. It is called as a system of equations. You mind it. Not simply equations. They are a system of equations. We are given the system of equations. How can you solve that equations for finding the values of x, y, z? There is a method. You see, fantastic method is there. Observing. These are the equations. You see, the name is also solvation of system of linear equations. They are called as linear. Linear equations. Let it be. Linear means having x power 1, y power 1, z power 1. First degree equations. Linear equations by using the inverse matrix method. Inverse of matrix method. So let us consider the system of linear equations. In the variable x, y, z means these are the three equations. Yeah. The above equations can be put in the matrix form. Already we discussed in the very beginning of matrix I told what is the necessary to learn the matrix by using some equation x and y. Simply I will tell. These are the three variables. Three equations are there. The above system of equations can be formed into matrices as A1, B1, C1. That is the coefficients of x, y, z. This is A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. All coefficients of x, y, z in the three equations into column matrix x, y, z variables is equal to d1, d2, d3 is in column matrix. You see, how can we put this matrix means a1 into x, a1x plus b1 into y, b1y plus c1 into z, c1z. Okay na? Here we get just I will write it observe. Just it is a1x plus b1y plus c1z. Similarly a2x plus b2y plus c2z, a3x plus b3y plus c3z. Okay na? If you multiply these two matrices, the row and column, next row and column, next third row and column, so we get this one is equal to, it is d1, d2, d3. So here two equations, I mean two matrices are equal. This is a single element, it is only one column, here also column. The corresponding elements are equal. a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1. Yeah, that is the equation 1. Similarly, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is d2. Similarly, this one, a3x plus b3y and c3z is equal to d3. Yeah. Okay, now that is the method. Already we discussed this one. Okay. Now we'll go to directly SVN. Okay, now observe. Now it is formed, those equations can be formed into matrix. I named this coefficient x as a capital A. And this variable x matrix is a capital X. And the d1, d2, d3 as a capital B. So it is Ax into B is equal, Ax is equal to B. Where A is given, X is x, y, z. And B is d1, d2, d3. Okay na? Yeah. Again I am writing here. Ax is equal to B na. I am multiplying on both sides, left side with A inverse. A inverse of Ax. A inverse into B. A inverse of A is in 1. That is associative law. Here Ax is put into one bracket, but here it is A inverse A put into one bracket. Multiplication matrix follows the associative law. That is, I take here bracket. And A inverse into B as it is. A inverse into A is I. We know it. I into X is simply X. This is as it is. Here the thing is, X is x, y, z. A inverse, we know A. Previous in the exercise 4.5, 4.4, we find the A inverse. How to we solve? We find the A inverse. We know it. Because A is there. By using det A and adjoint A. A inverse means 1 by det A into adjoint A. We know that method. After finding A inverse and B is also there. If we multiply, we get just alpha, beta, gamma is some we are assuming. A inverse into B, no doubt at all, it is again a column matrix. So let it be alpha, beta, gamma, just for example. So here capital X is x, y, z. So x is equal to alpha and y is equal to beta, z is equal to gamma. Because corresponding elements are equal if two matrices are equal. So like that we can get the values of x, y, z. Through this method is called as the inverse method. By using the inverse method, we can find the solutions for the three equations in x, y, z. Okay. But here condition is A inverse must be existed. When it is existed, already it is given in the theory part. Note 1. If A is a singular matrix means the det A is equal to 0. det A for the capital A. If you want to find A inverse, if A inverse whether it is existed or not means it is based on A is singular. If A is singular means that A is equal to 0. Then A inverse not be existed. Why? Because A inverse means 1 by det A into adjoint A na. 1 by det A, 1 by 0. Indefinite value. 1 by 0 is not be defined. So there A inverse not be consistent, existed. Okay. So at that time we may say the system is inconsistent. If A inverse is not existed, then the equations are inconsistent. Or simply we verify A is singular or non-singular. If it is singular, the equation system of equations is inconsistent. The second point, second note, if A is non-singular, A is non-singular means that A is not equal to 0. Some that A is other than 0, it is having some value. That means A inverse is existed for this one. Because 1 by that A to adjoint A, 1 by some number is not 0. So we can define A inverse. A inverse is existed. At that time the system is called as a consistent. Consistent means that xy variables having a unique solutions. That is the meaning. Consistent means having the unique solutions. Inconsistent means not having the solutions. That is the thing. Okay now. So in this thing, only two concepts, two things we have to learn and we have to make it as a remembrance. That is forming it into matrix method, and after forming it the equation into matrix method, what is A? For that A is 0 or not 0, we have to find. If it is that A is 0 means it is a singular matrix. As a result, the system is inconsistent. If that A not equal to 0 means it is non-singular matrix. As a result, the system is consistent. Okay na? Like this is the theory part. You have to learn it. Okay na? Yeah. Okay, students. Now I'm going to solve the exercise. This is the last exercise 4.6. In this exercise, examine the consistency of the given equations. Examine. We are asked whether the given equations are consistency or not consistent. That is, having the unique solution or not. Having the solutions or not having the solution. If the equations are having solution means they are called as a consistent. How can we say whether the equation is consistent or not? By previous theorem, already we discussed that. That is, for example, this is a set of two equations. Okay, na? In x and y only. Here it is x, y, z. First we deal with the xy only. So the first one, x plus 2y is equal to 2, 2x plus 3y is equal to 3. So this system of equations, two equations can be put in a matrix. How? The coefficients 1, 2, 2, 3 into xy column matrix into 2, 3, it is also column matrix. Okay now? This is nothing but ax is equal to b. This coefficients will be called as coefficient matrix capital A. Variable matrix is capital X, and it is answers with 2 and 3 it is capital B. But it is not needed. We take only the capital A, 1, 2, 2, 3. It is 2 by 2 matrix. We find the det for that one, that coefficient matrix. That is 1 into 3 minus 2 into 2. We know it. The product of first elements of first diagonal and the second diagonal. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1. We get a minus 1 which is not equal to, it is not equal to 0. Okay na? So that A is there. It is non-zero. So it is a non-singular matrix. If A is non-singular matrix means the inverse is existed. Okay, na? If it is equal to 0, it will not be existed. Already we discussed. It is a singular matrix. Here A is a singular, non-singular matrix. It is a non-singular. Okay, no. It is non-singular matrix. That is why A inverse is existed. If A inverse is existed, we can multiply with the B. Through that, we can get some value. A new matrix. X is equal to one matrix. X means XY. Like that, by using the theory part, we can. The next part, we will solve it. Okay. Here, the question is whether the equations are having the unique solutions or not. Here it is non-singular. As a result, that A is equal to not 0. As a result, A inverse is existed. Through that one, we can find the values of X and Y. So, for X and Y, some values are there. So, it is simply existed. In this case, it is existed. Okay now. Second also the same type nada. That is why I am given as homework. I am going to third. Third one. Third problem is x plus 3y is equal to 5. 2x plus 6y is equal to 8. Okay now. The above equations can be written in the matrix form. Coefficients 1, 3, 2, 6. 1, 3, 2, 6. X, y. Okay now. 5, 8. That is capital A, capital X is equal to B. Same way, that way. Where A is equal to 1, 3, 2, 6. That A is equal to 1 into 6 minus 2 into 3. That is 6 minus 6 is 0. Here that A is equal to 0. Already we discussed that A is equal to 0 means it is a singular matrix. So A is a singular matrix. Here it is a singular matrix. Okay, now it is a singular matrix. Whereas here it is non-singular. Here it is singular matrix. If A is a singular matrix, it is not possible to find the inverse. So A inverse is not existent, not possible to find. So as a result, the system of equations are inconsistent. Here it is inconsistent. It is inconsistent. It is inconsistent. Okay, now inconsistent. You note it well. Here it is the system is inconsistent, whereas in the first problem it is consistent, because the values of x and y we can find. Here not possible because A inverse is not there. How can say A is not there? Dat A is equal to 0. A inverse means 1 by dat A into adjoint A. 1 by 0 here. 1 by 0 means infinity. Infinity means it is not an answer. So here it is not possible. So x and y are not having the solution. As a result, we may say it is inconsistent. Okay, now like that we can prove. Yeah. Okay. Next, fourth problem. Up to now we solved 1 and 3. 2 is given as homework. Here fourth problem is with 3 variables. You see, x, y, z is equal to 1. 2x plus 3y plus 2z is equal to 2. Ax plus ay plus 2az is equal to 4. Here a is wantonly given. Question of x, y, z. You see a is some a constant, a parameter, a chosen constant, a selected constant. It is called as an arbitrary constant. Why it is given in the last we can understand. Okay, the above system of equations can be put in a matrix method, that is the coefficients 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, a, 2a, x, y, z. Okay, now 1 to 4. This is Ax is equal to B, where A is equal to the coefficients matrix 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, A, 2A. Okay. First, when we are asked to examine, not only examine, if you solve the equation means, first we find, mostly we find the det A, even for finding A inverse, adjoint A and something. A, here det A is equal to column 1, I mean first element 1 into deleting row and column, we get this one. 3 into 2a, 6a, minus a into 2, 2a, minus 1 of, these are the elements, you observe by fingers. 2 into 2, 4a, minus a into 2, 2a, 4a minus 2a. And 1 of, here, deleting row and column, we get 2 into a, 3 into a. So 2a minus 3a. 2a minus 3a. Okay, now? So it is 4a, it is minus 2a, and here it is minus a. So altogether it is a. 4a minus 3a means a. I am writing here a is not equal to 0. How can we say a is not equal to 0? It is a very good concept. Logic is there. A is just like, of course, here in the problem is a constant coefficient. Okay. But here in the case, a is not equal to 0. Must and should, it is not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0 means 0 into x, 0, 0, 0. How can we get to 4a? 4. 0 is equal to 4. Is it possible? So, a is not equal to a. It is an arbitrary constant. Is an arbitrary constant is always we chosen so that a is a non-zero real number. Just like you take it. So, moreover, a is not equal to 0. If a is equal to 0, it is not possible. This equation will not be satisfied. So, a is not equal to 0. So, that a is not equal to 0. That means a inverse is existed. Here a inverse is existed. It is existed. If inverse is existed, the system of equations are consistent. These are consistent. Okay, now? Like that we can solve. It is a dated problem. Try to learn it well. Okay, now? Yeah.